Hi, my name is Lynn O'Shaughnessy, and I want to thank you for joining my class for professionals on how to cut the cost of college. My number one goal for everybody in this class is to share with you lots of different ways that you can help your families make college more affordable. Because as you know, all of you know, the cost of college continues to go up, and yet people's ability to pay for it is shrinking. So it's critically important to help families with this. And it's true whether you are dealing with middle income families or low income families or wealthy families. You know, I hear from a lot of wealthy families on my blog. It seems to be a lot of the people who show up are more affluent and highly educated, and they are very the people that I hear from are very stressed about this issue and are actively seeking answers. So if you can help them, can be a rock star, frankly. So what I want to do is just share with you a few nuts and bolts about the class and share with you what you can expect to find in this online classroom that's on my website at thecollegesolution.com. First of all, you're going to get dozens of lessons that I've divided up into 10 modules. And you can jump in and out of these lessons any way you want. I have created them in a way that I think makes sense in terms of what you should know first and then move on through the course. For instance, after the introduction module, I spend time on that first lesson on what your families need to do first. And what is critical is for them to learn what their expected family contribution is. Because if you don't know that, I don't know how you could be recommending colleges and university. To me, it would be like recommending them in a vacuum. So anyway, there's many lessons. And also what you should know, at the bottom of each lesson is a little reply box. So you can ask me questions through that, or you can respond to other people in the class um, if you want, or ask other people in the class questions. What I'm going to do is this format I had for my class for that was in the fall, and I've decided I'm going to save the comments that people had in that class and just preserve it for this class, because I think you could benefit from some of the exchanges and introductions that other people in the class have made previously. What you'll also get is, speaking of interacting, is a private Facebook group. So I have sent everyone an email invitation through Facebook to participate in this into this special group, and I would urge you to take advantage of it. You can ask me questions through it, you can share links, you can share your experiences, comments with other professionals, college consultants, counselors, financial advisors that are located across the country. So I would urge you to take advantage of that. And then there are webinars. There's going to be 5 webinars. And on the landing page of this class, you will get to see what those webinars are. The first one is the second day of the class, February 24th. Don't worry if you miss it or any of the other ones, because I record all of the webinars and I will send you the link to the recording within 24 hours of the event. And then what you need to do, this is important, is download the webinar onto your desktop, because if you don't, I'm sending you the link via my Dropbox account, and Dropbox will not let you just stream an entire webinar in Dropbox. So you have to download it, and then you'll have it forever if you want. Typically I thought originally these webinars would be like an hour long, but they have typically been an hour and a half. I just broke a record the other day for a webinar for parents, and that one went almost 2 hours. I couldn't believe it. But I just keep it going until all the questions anybody has participating, I've answered them all or tried to answer them all. Okay. Another thing that you need to know about this class is that there's lots of handouts, and you'll find those in the bonus material module. I am getting some of them, or probably all of them, redone professionally. Before I just had them, I just turned them into PDFs. But I found somebody in Southern California who could just convert all those handouts into really nice looking material. So that isn't all available right now at the very beginning of the class, but it will be. So you might want to wait a little later in the class to download all of these handouts. And then I also have a PDF of all of the lessons. Now I have the PDFs of all of the dozens of lessons already on the website, but I am going through and updating these lessons, so that is not going to be reflected in the PDFs that you will find at the beginning of the course. But so I would suggest you might want to download these PDFs later in the class when I've had a chance to update them. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that that I need to tell you. I think that's it. I am really excited. Oh, one other thing. I knew there was something. People had asked me when they signed up, I had promised to give the first 30 people who signed up a copy of my financial aid PowerPoint slides that I had created by some firm in actually Poland. And I think they do a beautiful job on PowerPoint slides. I love my PowerPoint slides. So people would ask, well, if you didn't sign up in time, or if there was 30 people already signed up, could I get the slides? And I decided I'm just going to give the slides to everybody. So you can find those slides also in the bonus materials section, and you can do whatever you want with the slides. You can put your name on it, you can modify them because change the text, whatever you want, they're yours to use. And I will be using these slides throughout the class, so you will get a chance to see, if you look at the webinars, you'll get a chance to see how I used these slides in my own presentations. Okay. And so anyway, I am grateful that you have joined the class. I think you're going to get a lot out of it. And I look forward to meeting you in the classroom and through Facebook. And so welcome.